Hey YouTube, Apostle Stacey here, and I am back answering more of your questions. And I'm gonna just get right into it. This viewer writes, I believe in the power of prayer and fasting. I have saw that it works, and I know what it can do. But what do you do when you've done all that you can to be there as it pertains to family? And they speak all kinds of matter of evil against you. You have forgiven and all of that. But how do you yet handle them being in that state of all that foolish stuff? Because you know you can't just do your family as if you would do someone you hardly know. How would you handle that? You have gone to them to make it right, and God has forgiven, and so have you handled them. But when you see them in the same, and now it's been transferred to other members, I know the answer is to love, but the pain is yet there. Most of these people claim to love God. It would bother me. It would not bother me as much as it was the outside world, but it is the ones that are to have your back. Just whenever you can. I know prayer, fasting, and stand before God in the Word, but it's heavy because it's dear to my heart. Okay, that family. That family, that family, that family. Lord help us with our family. Honey, we got all of us. Just let's tell the truth. All of us have crazy family. And my family might be watching this video and they might think I'm the one that's crazy. Truth be told, we all have our crazy moments. And all of us have crazy family. All of us have issues, honey. Publicly, privately, but we have them. And the thing about it is, because we all have them, we've got to just be patient with one another. Sometimes we just have to learn how to take our hands off and let God do it. I know it's not easy. I know it's easier. See how I just blurted that out? I know it's not easy as me speaking it and just giving you the advice to do it. But, and there's a big, pause there, we've got to just let things go. Especially when we have a sensitive heart. Those things can really just weigh on our spirit. And let me just say this. Just because it's family, does not necessarily mean that you have to interact with them each and every day. Some people you have to love from afar. I know that might sound harsh. Some people you have to literally love from a distance. And you're not lacking in any love. It's just for the sake of your sanity. It's for your own mental health. You just got to back and say, you know what? I love you. And I'm going to love you from right here for right now. Because we're not seeing eye to eye. This is not working. This is not healthy for me. I'm getting on your nerves and you getting on my nerves. So how about we just love one another and take the necessary distance that we need so that God can work on me and so that God can work on you. That's the mature thing. That's the mature thing to do. And when I see you in public, it's going to be, how you doing? I love you, hug, kiss. But then after that, I'm going to back again and let you live your life. Because it's obvious we're not clicking. And the Bible tells us, as much as lies within us to live in peace with all men. As much as lies within us. But what do you do when you have done everything you know how to do? And you said you fasted, you prayed, you cried out to God. And still they just can. Well, you just have to love people enough to let them be themselves. But if them being themselves is causing you all of this anguish and all of this pain, all this heartache, then you let them be themselves by themselves. Even when it's family. Even when it's family. I thank God for my family. You know what? My family understands that they don't understand me. and we love each other. We're going to come over to the house. We're going to eat some food. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. We're going to come together for, special events, and we're going to be there to support each other. Then after that, you know what we do? We back up, and we live our lives. And that's okay. It is okay to do that. And you got to be okay with it, okay? You got to be all right with the fact that sometimes, even when it's blood family, you may not always get along and you may not always see eye to eye. It happens to the best of us. So are we going to just fall out and just keep on arguing and keep on forcing ourselves when we know we don't see eye to eye? Or are we going to say, you know what? I love you for you. I'm going to be over here doing my thing while I know you're going to be over there doing your thing. And guess what? No love lost. I love you. And guess what? That's a greater level of love. Because we can all, family or not, do things that just hurt people's last nerves. Hurtful things. Things that we ain't got no business doing. Things that we know God is not pleased with. But we got to let people be people. You say you're walking in forgiveness, walk in forgiveness. But also don't keep putting yourself in a place where you're going to continually get hurt. Let God build your defenses up. After a while, let God build you up. You shouldn't keep getting hurt by the same thing. Okay? Let God teach you, how to overcome. And stop putting your feelings out there and just to let folks step on them. Okay? The Bible says, guard your heart with all diligence. Out of it flows the issues of life. Okay? You keep putting your heart out there, and people come along and misuse it. Well, you keep putting it out there, though. Guard your heart. I didn't say build up walls and be untouchable and, become cold. But just guard your heart. Even when it's family. That's just the best advice I can give you, okay? That don't mean you start acting funny. This means I love you, honey, but we just don't seem to be seeing eye to eye right now. But I do love you. And I'm here for you, and I'm praying for you. And maybe over time, God will see fit. I'm not here to point fingers at you. And I pray you're not here to point fingers at me. But just maybe in God's own time, He will see fit that we will be able to interact a little bit closer together. Because it is my desire to be closer to you. Because we're family. And I love you. But at this time, we're going to just let God do what He does. Okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to be over here doing me, enjoying Jesus, and you're going to be over there enjoying Jesus. And walk on. Okay? I pray that has helped you. That's just what I do in my own life. I pray that has helped you, okay? I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. And remember to enjoy Jesus and all He's doing. And thanks for making ministry possible.